Hey, what's up, people? Back with you, Dave. And from here, I have the Mattel Creations Power of the Grayskull Sharella figure that just came out. She's one I was really excited about. I actually picked me up three of her. Be showing off kind of some in this video. I figured with this body that she comes with and the bucket and everything, be able to do a lot of like part swaps and stuff. Kind of make a little tri-bus Sharellas, but I'll get more into that. Yeah, so it'll be kind of a little easier for me. I'll show you the package here, and then I'll just get right into like some of the ones I have opened already. Yeah, this cool Power Grayskull box comes in. It's pretty much like the Who Was Your Hero not too long ago. Same kind of style to that. Flip it around. We'll check out some of the back artwork real quick. All right, and to the back of the artwork, really well done. It's full size back. The whole back's all the artwork. A little action pose of her shooting an arrow off into. Let's see here. Who we have? The Black Wizard, I know, and I always forget his name. High Priest Pythonus? I believe that's what it is. So those two figures, hopefully we'll be getting soon. I know we got that head sculpt from that snake pack, so that head we have already. And this Black Wizard, he's been teased a lot lately, so hopefully that's one coming soon as well. But yeah, there's a look at the back artwork. And I just figure I'll go from here. I don't fully have to open her up. I'm going to bring it open one here in a second, but just show that she is a collector-friendly packaging. Just slides out here. Got your mini comic behind there. And does come with a box, same as like Hero did, for extra accessories, but there's nothing in here. So I don't know if it's just to keep the box kind of sturdy up here at the top, or you could just put, I don't know, you put her in there, you can put all the parts and stuff in there. But yeah, just an empty box. You want to check it out, kind of. It's got some cool little designs and stuff on it, some runes and different things. Just kind of some electrical stuff here on the side. Not a whole lot to it, but yeah, just we might keep some stuff in. It'd be kind of cool, I guess. All right, then we'll get to the mini comics she came with. They're on the cover here, entitled She Warrior. So let's kind of flip through. If you guys want to pause and read it, you can. All right, here's getting into the first couple pages. Yeah, I haven't read it all. I'm just flipping through it for the first time right now. Cool little things here. You got Hero up here on like Turbodactyl. It'd be cool if we end up getting the dinosaurs here in the future. All right, then on to the next couple pages. You got some of the Black Wizard here. This is a really cool looking horse that he's on. That'd be cool to have as well. If we ever get him first and then maybe get that horse down the road, that thing is cool looking. And you see down here, it kind of looks like, just, I haven't read it, but like just looking at it, looks like maybe he was pretending to be Hero, some kind of magic. And then just on to our last couple pages. Again, the Turbodactyl, real prominent here. See Sharella riding off into the galaxy with the ear at the end. So yeah, I'd love it if we got those dinosaurs at some point. That'd be so rad. Then just your Master's logo on the back. So let's get into an open one already, and we'll start checking her out. All right, and here's what she'll be looking at straight out of the package. Came with accessories. I had already thrown them on there. She has a belt on here. I'll bring in closer and check that out. Got bow that she comes with. Let's see, remove that real quick. Kind of got a string on it. I was surprised. I think they didn't used to be able to put strings on them. I remember seeing that somewhere. They didn't want that action feature for kids, but it's not really an action feature on it because I don't think it'll shoot an arrow at all. It's real gummy and rubbery, but good look at the bow right there. And also with that bow, she comes with her little quiver here of arrows, and then came with this arrow. There's a little hole in here. You can slide the one arrow. Just the one arrow comes with, so you want to put that with the bow, put it in her hand, shooting off the arrow. So it's just a real tiny little thing. That's something everybody's gonna have to hold on to. I can see this down the line. Everybody trying to find a replacement one because they lost theirs. Real tiny. So if you get hurt, might want to take good care of this. Keep it in the quiver. Let's look at her up close. Man, just a beautiful face they put on her. Man, those eyes on her just really pop. She had big blue eyes, or I think green eyes. Looks like she got green eyes. Down to just this furry top piece. Top on her, and then like I said, the belt has a little pouch on the side here, quiver, and just the typical fuzzy underwear down to the fuzzy boots. Not a whole lot going on with her. I will bring in another one that I have open real quick. Okay, for all the toy pervs out there, this fuzzy top piece is removable. It's kind of like the Tila and some of the other figures we got in the cartoon collection. Real soft rubber. If you remove the arms, head, and waist, I believe, yeah, you get all down to just the body part. You can just kind of slide this down. So you get this underneath. really cool, I think, for like doing customs and stuff. You just have a really standard, um, like just plain skin and everything, nothing underneath. Like, like Tila, and then you still had like the white here, this and that. Just the real plain figure. So you could probably do a whole lot with her. I'll probably just be doing kind of like some head swaps and stuff right now and check it out. But yeah, so another reason why I got a couple of them. There's all kinds of things I think to be able to do with her in the future. I might look into even get a couple more because I just love the warrior look of her. All right, here I went ahead and brought out the Lord's Dragonor. What is her name? Yondara. I want to say Yolanda. Yondara. Yeah, there's kind of a history on her, why she looks so similar to Sharella over here. I'm not going to get into all that. I don't know everything for exact history on everything. I know she's kind of a concept based on, Emilio, and I want to butcher his last name. If I find a picture, I show some of the early concept art. Because the whole history of Sharella, too, another thing I'm not getting into, she was, a picture of a girl on some card art back for like pictures of Power Grayskull figures that may be coming out. I forget what box it was. I think like the Turbodactyl box or something. Seen little her, and then they'd already talked about Sharella, and they had put that figure with her. I was hoping that she'd come out. I'm not positive the whole thing, but I know Emilio started doing some concept art. Looked pretty much like this here because she does come with some accessories, some of the armor. The weapon looked a lot like this too. He had kind of a magic staff that was fortune teller that spun around and different things. And headdress was not quite like this. It was more of a battle cat helmet that was going to be on her. But it was kind of his concept, I believe, for a Sharella. So when Lords of Dragonor got into making their figures, I believe even some of the other concepts, they had that first, the whole first wave was totally different than what we actually got. I believe she even looked more like this to begin with. But yeah, like I said, you see a lot of the similarities here. Same furry top almost, down to the same boots, everything else. So yeah, really cool seeing these next to each other. A little different scale, not scale, but just size wise. She's got a big old head compared to her, a little bit taller, but yeah, they look cool together though. All right, here I went ahead and took that Dragonor armor and armored up Sharella with it. Man, she looks really freaking cool in that. Gold matches up pretty close to the bracers and everything. Look that we could have maybe got with her if she came out originally. Like I said, it was kind of like this, just more of a different helmet. Or even Dragonor, that might have been what they wanted their Yolanda, you want to say Yolanda, Yandara figure to look like originally. Maybe more in the brown and stuff, but yeah. Either way, this looks really cool. I'm loving this look on her. All right, then I brought in the cartoon collection version of Tila to put in here next to her. I have the Origins Tila, but I think she kind of fits in more with like the cartoon ones right now, and my Origins ones are kind of packed away somewhere. So I got a few of these cartoon ones out. We'll kind of play with those here in a second. But yeah, just kind of see how they stand up next to each other. Yeah, another thing too is like Battleground Tila. Could make a cool custom of her, just get blonde hair somehow. I think I got something I might mess with here in a second. We'll check that out too. But yeah, there's a look at them next to each other. Tila again, such a beautiful face on her. This one might be a little more origin-y, I guess. Like, obviously, like the She-Ras and them. Like, maybe like a little more cartoony. This one, the Tila just came out really realistic. Like, she looks so great. Yeah, skin tone kind of matches up. I might swap their heads out here in a minute. But yeah, I'll do a couple head swaps and play around with some few different things. We'll check them out. All right, and I thought I'd try out a couple different looks here. Did some head swaps. Sharella right here is in the her head is in the middle here on a Tila body. Same body as the original Tila we got. This is the Warrior packaging with the Zoar. Skin tone matches a lot better. The original Tila is a lot more tan. Looks fairly well if you want to kind of use it as a Tila. I would say the head sits maybe a little low, or maybe it's just the collar on her. Makes it look like her head's a little lower, like you kind of see more neck on these ones. But doesn't look all that bad. And if you wanted to make or throw Tila's head on here, color's a little off on that. This one is a little more tan. And then the same with I put the She-Ra head over here just so we could kind of maybe try to make a blonde, battleground Tila. Face is off again a little bit there, a little more tan, just a little more of that whitish, but I think some of the other figures we have will match up a little better if we want to try some other part swaps and just see what people look like. And since I had everything else out, I figured this is all Sharella, just with the original Tila's armor and weapons and everything on her. So if you wanted to make like a different kind of looking Tila, I think this looks pretty cool. That fits fairly well on her. All right, then here, if you want to get into a little more rugged, rugged look for She-Ra and like Frosta, looks fairly well on them. Skin tone matches okay with the She-Ra. The Frosta really does, man. That's like pretty much perfect over there. So really cool looking. Yeah, if that's something you guys are interested in doing. She-Ra to me, even with the crown still going, looks a little too royal for the rest of it, but good look. I like that Frosta though. She looks pretty cool to me. All right, now here we're kind of getting into some of like my main ideas, my first ideas that I had. Kind of want to make like a little jungle tribal women. I have Sharella. I have that third one, so be able to have her. This Catra looks really cool on her, and I thought like the Dispara head with the war paint under the eyes and stuff would look really cool. Yeah, its skin tone's a little off on this one, a little more than I was hoping, but the Catra, man, she matches up really well and just looks really cool. I mean, I'm digging that look. Especially if you like maybe a couple more females out, that you do some more head swaps with. Might even try and pick me up some more of those Sharellas. Like I was saying, I know I hit that limit at 3 already, but there's ways around that. I could probably get a couple more if I need to. But yeah, really cool. If something you guys wanted to maybe do, make up a few different figures, even like paint them, get them different colors and stuff. So yeah, just thought it just looked really cool. Wanted to share that one as well. So yeah, we got our Powers of Grayskull line kind of growing. Yeah, I guess I could maybe throw in Mossman in here too. All the pre-Eternia figures, pre-Eternia characters, the Hero, Wondar, Sharella. I got King Grayskull that came with Eternia. And the Eldor back there is from Super 7. It's not Origins or anything. I'm really hoping to get him in Origins. I might sell that one if we get Origins 1 and comes out looking decent. That's why I haven't opened him yet. But yeah, just some of them so far. Alright, and then I just want to finish off with where I think she kind of fits in better for me with my figures. Instead of like Powers of Grayskull, more of the concept figures. I really just love like where Motu started with just the barbarian swords and sorcery type stuff. So I like the Demo Man and like the LLP, Lords of Power, Beast Man, just some of these original concepts and looks. A couple of the He-Mans that I threw together, or Vicron, whatever you want to call them, just kind of some part swaps, but kind of based on some of the early concepts of He-Man. So I really like this look right here of how she fits in with that. Might make a shelf kind of just for figures like this. I always say I'm into like the barbarian type part of everything, so it's where it originally caught my attention, He-Man and everything. So yeah, really cool, loving that. Alright, so that'll be our last look. I enjoyed the content, do the good YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think of her, if you picked her up or not. And like always, thank you so much for watching, and hope you have a great rest of your day.